So this is the Canadian life, this is the Toronto lifestyle. It's mad noise and cold ass weather. You too, man. It's your boy Nate Cuts here. I got a banger for you guys, man. Today we got the Walmart Clipper Challenge, bro. A lot of people think, oh, you know, I'm just starting out. I can't afford the Babyliss or the Wall or the Andis. We're going straight to Walmart with it. We're gonna see if we can make this work. YouTube, finally made it to Walmart. Why is he interrupting me? But hopefully they have some good options over here. I'm trying to find where they at. I know they keep them in that what's it called? The glass. Yeah. Oh, I think it's over here. Right here. Costing 60. There's some fake fucking effects right here. These ones don't look too bad. I'm trying to find. They don't have any that have the clippers and the trim. I'm trying to get the set because I'm not trying to do a half. You know, I want to do the full cut. Okay, we're gonna pick one out and then I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna show you guys which one we're getting. We'll meet you back at the crib. Boom. So guys, we just came back from Walmart. As you can see, we caught the Remington Precision Cut Haircut Kit. What did he say? About to open it up, see what comes in it. I honestly don't even know if I'm gonna do a. Nah, I can do a crazy cut with this. I'm gonna hit you guys back up when we open it up. We're gonna check out what's inside this thing. A lot of people don't know this about me, but the first ever clippers I ever got were a pair of Walmart clippers. Now that I have all the tools that I want and shit like that, I really don't want to go back to that life. But today we're gonna make it happen. We're gonna prove to you guys that no matter the tools you got, you can make it happen. All right, let's see what's inside this thing. Come over here. Okay, I think this is a cape, if I'm not mistaken. All right, these are our guards. Let's see what the guards are saying. 5. These are plastic too. Like these are. Anyways, got 5, 6. A right taper guard and a left taper guard. Got some combs, scissors, more guards. This is a corded clipper. Oh, I haven't used one of these in a while. Open it up. This thing is heavy and bulky as shit. Yo. It's pretty sick still how they got the gold and the silver in there.
One look at you, and my heart knew you were the one for me.
Alright, YouTube, to start off this cut, we're going to be sending that bald line, taking it up right to the corner, right at the end of his vertical bar, and back towards the ear. We're sending it up there just to prepare ourselves for a nice transition when we set up this high taper. Next up, we got the one guard. We're just going to take down the bulk with the grain, set it up, get it nice and closer to the skin because he has a lot of overgrown hair. Now we're hitting it with the no guard open, taking it up about an inch or so. Speed that up for you guys. And I'm going to slowly close the leather as we go on and take out that bottom line. The clippers I was using in this video were not zero gap, so it was pretty easy to take out that line. Right now we're going in with the one guard all the way open, taking it up another inch. Us staying consistent with our first guideline and clear it out as much as we can. Next up, we're hitting it with the half guard all the way open once again, and then we're going to close the lever gradually as we go on. All right, so right after we take out that line with the half guard, we're gonna take up our clipper all the way to the top of the head with the 1.5 guard. As you guys know, we set our foundation with the 1 guard all the way open with the grain. So using the half guard, we'll just take out any other loose hairs that are left over. And then, if it doesn't do the job, just follow it up with the 1 guard open again and just take down whatever bulk you see hanging over. Right after we did that, we're gonna follow it right back up with the number 1 guard all the way open, as just touching up that little shadow or line that we see left over from whatever was left above the half guard, just to soften it up, make that taper a little bit more fluent. All right, so now we're gonna start up with the back taper. Always comb out all the hair, make sure everything is fully fluffed out, because my client wears a do-rag all the time. He has his twist or his braids, so it's really important to just comb out all that hair, especially as much as he had. Right now we're going to take down the bulk at the back, just like we did with the side, with the 1 guard all the way open, just clearing out the rest of the bulk that was grown over. All right, so now we're taking the clipper lever all the way closed and bringing it up, setting up that bald line to start off this taper. Just like the sides, we're gonna go in with our lever all the way open, no guard, taking it up another inch, set up our next guideline. When taking out the lever open guideline, I like to go halfway, then all the way closed, and then, work the lever however you need to, just to get in the little dark areas that may be left behind. Now we have our number 1 guard all the way open back on the clipper, taking it up another inch just to set in our next guideline. After completing the sides and you guys watching the tutorial, you guys should see that all my steps are the exact same. It's all about just the details, because your steps are never going to change. When you find a system that works for you, see, right after the number 1 open, we're going in with the half guard once again all the way open, and we're just going to close it up until that line is completely out. Around my client's neck taper area, he has a lot of different growth patterns. As you guys may see me brushing, I may brush to the left, I may brush to the right on some sides, because his hair grows in a lot of different directions. And when that happens, it's all about turning the clipper to be cutting against the grain to make sure that there are no dark spots left in your taper. Right after we fade out that 1 guard line, we're gonna take it up with our 1.5 and just clear out any other excess bulk that the 1 guard open may have left behind. I went both with the grain and against the grain with the 1.5 guard just to make sure everything was cleared up. Now we're following it back up with the 1 guard open like we did on the side taper, just to make sure that it's as close to the skin as we can get it without taking it too short. Now with the same guard, 1 guard all the way open, we're just flipping the clipper over and taking it back against the grain just to flick out that middle line that it left behind. Mind you guys, this is just a rough draft. For the taper, I am still going to go back and detail the rest of my work just to make sure that this haircut is as blurry as it could be. Now that you guys have seen me complete the other side of the taper and the neck taper, I'm just going to let this play out and you guys can follow the steps on your own. Alright guys, so we're almost done with the cut. You guys can see. Honestly, I thought those clippers would do a lot worse. I bought those clippers for maybe around $20, $15 to $20, and look at that. Coming out pretty blurry. I need to do some more detail work and stuff like that, get it to that Instagram quality, but for some $20 clippers, I'm not complaining. I'm gonna hit this lineup. I'll catch you guys right after. Alright, so when starting the lineup, I took the lineup down to a one guard all the way open, then followed it up with some holding spray just to make sure that everything was locked in. I like to start from the middle of the lineup and work my ways to both sides, then do the vertical bars. Right now I'm doing the neck taper and around the ear, just touching it up, cleaning off his facial hair, everything like that. And then we're gonna go back and detail the lineup after we put in our enhancement. When spraying your enhancement, don't go too dark with it, just to keep it natural, because at the end of the day, guys, enhancements aren't to make your haircut look better. They are just to enhance the lineup. Like, as you can see, my client has some lighter spots in his lineup and he likes to fill them out with the enhancement just to give it a better overall look. After I spray in my enhancements, I like to go back and detail my work, take out all the dark spots I see in the fade, all the inconsistencies, and, you know, just get that Instagram quality look. Now guys, we're gonna go in with that razor at a 20 to 45 degree angle, stretching the skin just to finalize that lineup and give it the crispiest possible look. Alright, so this just goes to show that when you know your steps and you know your system, no matter what clippers you got in your arsenal, you can make it happen. YouTube, if you guys are messing with the cut, make sure you hit that sub button, hit that subscribe button, and leave a comment on what you guys want to see in the next video. So I can't give you a tip right now, fam. This is immaculate, fam.
I cannot see with these VVs on me, my whole body be lit up. Rockin' some shit you ain't seen with a baddie. If she in my passenger, that mean I hit her. I can be playing